What's up, guys? Welcome into the PHNX Bets Show. I'm your host, per usual, Damon Farrell, and we're here in the Four Peaks Mini Bar, as always. We got some football picks for you today, guys, but also, you know how I can't stay away from gross college basketball bets, so I'm going to throw one of those in, just because I can't help myself. But like I said, we got some good football to bet on. Hopefully, it was a good Friday. We'll see there. But let's get straight into our first pick. It is a tasty nugget, and this is a tradition I have, and I'm going to keep the tradition going on this show because we're betting the over in the Army and Navy game. That's right, over 27.5 points at minus 120. Army-Navy, the under cashed like a million years in a row in this game, and then I think like one of the last couple of years that trend changed. I love betting the over just because it's gross and it gives you something to root for in a really low scoring game. We need 4 touchdowns to cash that throughout an entire football game. 4 quarters, 4 touchdowns. That's all we need. This number would have cashed last year, would have cashed the year before that, not the year before that, but then it would have cashed the 2 years before that. So 4 out of the last 5 years, that number would have cashed. So we're riding with it. Over 27.5. It's so gross. I love it. And it gives you something to root for in an Army-Navy game that isn't always the most interesting with teams running, the triple option, just running the football a lot. But that's why we're spicing it up. And I'm giving you that bet for the over in that one. Later in the day, we're going to have some college basketball to bet on. Huge college basketball slate. My Cats taking on Wisconsin for all the pain and suffering that they've caused me in my life. This means everything to me. This is not the game I'm betting on, but I just needed to tell everybody here that this is the U of A Wisconsin game is literally my Super Bowl. I might cut the nets down myself after the game's over. They're gonna have to tackle me on the court from cutting down the nets.
I'm still upset at Frank Kaminsky.
Yeah, and
2015.
We have Leah in here as well, who's also a Wildcat, and so I think it's just kind of like if you're a Wildcat, you just have to hate Wisconsin for what they've done to us. Yeah, I'll never forgive Frank Kaminsky. He used to, when he'd call into shows, it took everything inside of me on the PHNX Sun show to not, run over there and be like, I hate you, Frank Kaminsky. But I did it because I'm a professional. But, again, took everything inside of me for that. Like I said, got a college basketball bet. Super gross. Let's get into it, Leah. This is one of mine and Shane's favorite teams, so I thought, I got to make it the Deef and Lock. 2 Deef and Locks in 2 days. Let's get into it. It is Purdue, Fort Wayne. Yeah, not regular Purdue. Not a chance. It's Purdue, Fort Wayne. You know how I roll. Minus 16.5 at minus 110. They're playing Southeast Missouri State. You guys go, oh, yeah, of course I know Southeast Missouri State. They're 0-4 on the road, 3-6 overall. Their wins coming against some pretty bad basketball programs, and their losses are absolutely They're total fucking bloodbaths. They really are. They lost to Kansas City by 30, not a big program. They lost to Chattanooga by 26, Evansville by 19, Evansville again by 19 again. They're just not a good basketball team. They get blown out left and right. They lost to Butler by 1 million points, lost to GCU on the first game of the season by 21 points. Purdue Fort Wayne is 9-1. They're a really, really good basketball team, guys. They blow people out. They beat a good Oakland team. They know how to play. Minus 16.5 feels almost disrespectful to me because Purdue Fort Wayne is just so much better than Southeast Missouri State. Southeast Missouri State, like I said, not a very good team. And Purdue Fort Wayne also at home in that game, 4-0 at home. Like I said, Southeast Missouri State 0-4 on the road. That line is disrespectful. I'm locking it up. It doesn't make sense to me, and we're rolling with it. Minus 16.5. Purdue, Fort Wayne, the Mastodons. Of course, everyone knows that they're the Mastodons. I love when I look up just like weird colleges like this, and you find out like just some crazy mascot like this. They literally have a woolly mammoth as their mascot. Like this is insane. Another great one is Campbell. They're the Camels. That's another one of mine and Shane's favorite teams as well, actually. But yeah, love that pick. And of course, I'll be taking that on the BetMGM sportsbook app. BetMGM, great sportsbook. Huge supporters of us over here at PHNX, and they are the official sportsbook partner of PHNX. Yeah, BetMGM. Make sure you're hopping on, taking all these bets with BetMGM. When you sign up and use code PHNX, you get $1,500 back in bonus bets if your bet loses, depending on the amount of money that you deposit in the first place. So download the BetMGM Sportsbook app on iOS or Android, visit BetMGM.com. Sign up and deposit at least $10 into your BetMGM Sportsbook account. Place your first wager and receive up to $1,500 back in bonus bets if the bet loses. If the bet does lose, your bonus bets will be available once your initial wager is settled. So yeah, I'm going to be taking these bets for this weekend on the BetMGM Sportsbook app. Just a great sports betting partner in general. They got all kinds of like parlay insurances over at BetMGM. Some of the best insurance options I've noticed on any sports book. I see more on BetMGM. Like if you miss one leg in your parlay, you get your money back up to like $25 than I do on any sports book. So you're going to want to get over to BetMGM, use promo code PHNX when you sign up and get in on those deals. So sign up for BetMGM, use bonus code PHNX, place your first BetMGM Sportsbook wager through BetMGM Sportsbook mobile application of at least $10. If that bet loses, your bonus bets will be available once your initial wager is settled. Check out the show notes for full details. And now let's listen to the papa of the show, Shane, talk about the disclaimer.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Colorado, D.C., Illinois, Indiana, Kansas, Louisiana, Maryland, Mississippi, New Jersey, Nevada, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Tennessee, Virginia, West Virginia, Wyoming. Call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369 New York. Call 1-800-327-5050 Massachusetts. 21 plus to wager. Please gamble responsibly. Call 1-800-NEXT-STEP Arizona. 1-800-BETS-OFF Iowa. 1-800-270-7117 for confidential help Michigan. 1-800-981-0023 Puerto Rico in partnership with Kansas Crossing Casino and Hotel. Visit BetMGM.com for terms and conditions. U.S. promotional offers not available in D.C., New York, or Ontario.
Espo actually made a good point today. Everybody does the Ontario at the end of the thing, but then Espo was told Ontario to like get lost or whatever, because they got a void in Ontario. Like they can't have any fun there. I don't know, Leah, your thoughts as an Ontario
as a person
enjoyer?
Born in Ontario.
Yeah.
It's a great place.
It's a great place.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there you have it. I mean, you can get mad at Espo. He was like, they're no fun having people over there.
Well, he's wrong. He's wrong. He's straight wrong.
So yeah, we got one more bet for you guys. And I really like this pick. And this is another one that doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me. It's a teaser pleaser. And it's on that Texans Jets game this weekend. Teased it in the show title. Teased it in the thumbnail. We're a Stroud family. It's the Stroud family. Great show. Texans minus 2.5 at minus 146. I'm buying 1 point there. That spread was at minus 3.5. Like I said, I'm buying that point just in case if we win by just a field goal hook there, we're not left with no money. Nukes the odds a little bit, but like I said, I'm not losing because the Texans win by one field goal. Jets, they do have a good defense. Offense is putrid. Zach Wilson should be back under center this week. Zach Wilson literally didn't want to play at the beginning of the week. He didn't want to play. There was reports that he was deciding whether or not he wanted to play this week. And the Jets wanted him to play, and they kept asking him, and he's like, I don't know if it's best for me. That doesn't sound like a good sign from your quarterback. The fact that he's not even like locked in, like that's crazy to me. As of a few days ago, the Texans are fighting for a playoff spot. They're 7-5. The Jets, their season is over. They're 4-8. Trying to get maybe as best draft pick as they can at this point. I can't see the defense playing as hard as they've been playing all season. This line is crazy to me because I don't see why there's so much value on the Texans when they're fighting for a playoff spot against a pretty bad Jets team. It is at New York, but this is too good for me to pass up. I'm going Texans -2.5. I might play around with some props in that game as well. And those are the 3 picks we had for you today. We got the Army-Navy over. We got the Purdue-Fort Wayne spread. And then we got Texans. We're teasing it, -2.5 against the Jets. Feeling good about those picks. I love them. And of course, make sure you're betting on the BetMGM Sportsbook app for all these picks. Also, make sure you follow PHNX_bets on Twitter. Make sure you follow PHNX_sports on all social media. And like this video. Subscribe to this channel. We appreciate all you guys' support when you guys do that. It really helps us out. Please, please, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'm Damon Dog. That's DAWG on all social media. We got Leah Merrill pressing buttons in her producer era behind the camera there. And yeah, thanks for watching as always, guys. Love you guys, and peace, love, and the Stroud family.
We all silly like the mayor.